Anybody got a prescription, yeah, for this love pain? Anybody got a pill I could pop for this love pain? Anybody got a prayer I could say for this love pain, yeah? Ooh, I need it for this love pain. Anybody got a prescription, yeah, for this love pain? Anybody got a pill I could pop for this?
You're too slow.
Yeah.
Me and Natalie were about to leave you guys.
Stop for the new Star Wars Galaxy's Edge Land.
Yes.
That's your closest stop, our next stop. Thank you.
Welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. We're embarking on a grand circle tour of the Magic Kingdom. We'll be stopping at New Orleans Square, Mickey's Toontown, and Tomorrowland. We'll also visit the Grand Canyon and make a trip back in time to the primeval world and the age of the dinosaurs before returning to Main Street Station. As we begin our journey, remember that for a safe trip, you need to stay seated, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your children.
Bienvenidos a bordo del Disneyland Railroad. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren. Y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
Our first stop is New Orleans Square Station. But to get there, we need to pass through the wilds of Adventureland. It may seem peaceful through here, but trust me, it's a real jungle out there. Literally. So be on the lookout. You just never know what might be lurking along the rails. Just ahead is New Orleans Square Station. This station also serves Frontierland and Critter Country. If you'll be leaving us here, please remain seated until the train comes to a complete stop. Then watch your step as you're getting off. For those of you continuing on with us, we'll be resuming our trip in just a moment. This is New Orleans Square Station, New Orleans Square.
Until the train comes to a complete and full stop. Thank you. Once again, folks, this will be your nearest stop to the new Star Wars Galaxy's Edge Land. Thank you.
We're gonna come here, guys.
Oh yeah, look at the boat going around.
Please supervise your children. Make sure little ones are seated away from the large train opening, or they can sit on an adult's lap or behind the bench. Our next stop, Mickey's, a Toontown and Depot. Thank you.
To those just joining us, welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. To ensure a safe ride, stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your kids.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren. Y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
We're now entering Splash Mountain, rumored to be the location of the one and only Laugh-In Place. If you look real hard, you just might find it. It's where the critters are celebrating a zippity-doo-dah day.
Oh,
Here in Critter Country, you can join Winnie the Pooh, Tigger,
Look at that ride.
Brer Rabbit, and Brer Bear on their fun-filled adventures.
Yeah, we should get on that ride too. There's a ride right there.
What is it?
It's like a Critters Town ride.
Submarine?
As we steam past Hungry Bear Restaurant, the last outpost in these parts, we're now joining up with the rivers of America and entering the frontier as it looked more than a century and a half ago. This is my favorite part of the journey. Around every bend, there's natural beauty as far as the eye can see.
I'll go to the post office.
There is the revered Indian
Remain seated. Sit down, please. Sit down. Thank you.
valley below. People like you have been riding these rails since the 1800s, traveling through nature's wonderland in a matter of days, rather than the months it used to take by mule or stagecoach. Steam power not only fueled these iron horses, but the dreams of a whole new generation as it moved west into this great frontier. Of course, some of those dreams and the stories that went with them were pretty darn wild and downright unbelievable, like on Big Thunder Mountain, where I hear that mysterious spirits have grabbed hold of those mining trains and turned them into the wildest ride in the wilderness. Hi, I'm Mickey and Minnie. For those of you continuing on with us, we'll be resuming our trip in just a moment. This is Toontown.
My phone has more less battery. It's in 62%.
Did you answer my question? This is where we do the show? I give this one.
Hi, family. We got him, Bing Bong.
Is it all going to be so interactive?